Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome to another Smite commentary. This time around we'll be playing some Cernunnos in the Joust map 3v3. And we are against a lot of bursts, so I'm definitely getting an Aegis. There's no question about it. I mean, you have the Odin Bird Bomb combo, you have the Poseidon ultimate. Just a lot of things that I can use my Aegis for, so definitely will use it. As for my second relic, maybe Phantom. Phantom wouldn't be too bad since we're dealing with the Odin. I can't get out. I'm the only one that can't get out, so it looks like Fafnir picked up one for me, so I can kind of get away with something else if I want to. Maybe a Bracer. Bracer is still a very, very good relic. Another option is perhaps Puri. I don't think I need Puri. I can purify a cripple effect. Looks like Odin jumped in. He will take a huge amount of damage and gets destroyed. Let's time this correctly so we get the buff as well. And make sure that we secure that. Nice. Mistake by the Odin. He shouldn't have jumped in without his entire team around. And he just took way too much damage. We had just so much to put him in his place. I mean, we have a stun with the slow. We have 2 roots. Let's go for the... If I actually hit something, it would have been good. Wow, that damage though. I should have Aegis the damage. Since I don't have boots, I can't run away that easily, unfortunately. Looks like I will be fine though, but... Oh, nice. Actually getting a return kill on the Odin. That's actually good. Well, not return kill since I didn't die, but... Nice, not bad. Definitely should have Aegis that Bird Bomb though. But I don't think it would have resulted in a kill for us if I did so. The main reason is... They won't chase me this far if I am with a lot of HP. If I use my Aegis, they'll probably just take it as a win and then leave me alone. But as for the situation, I guess it worked out well. Could have worked out way, way worse though. So next time I'm definitely going to Aegis the Bird Bomb if that is going to hit me. If I'm quick enough, I can avoid it with the dash, which would be even better, but not really the case here. With my ultimate. I can back for boots, but the wave will be as soon, so probably I'll just go after the wave is killed. Otherwise I should have just backed immediately, making sure that I got that going. Let's see. Looks like I will be able to do a good amount of damage. That dunk did no damage. Poseidon getting ulted, as well as the AMC. We can chase them down. If we have any lockdown, we can just straight up kill them. I was the only one with my ultimate, so... Nice, that actually hit. Looks like the AMC won't be able to get the Scylla. Good, very good start for us, especially if considering what we have. Ooh, unfortunate miss. See if we can block that. Oh. Yeah, I could block that basic attack. The Odin kind of surprised me there, though. Oh well, it's fine. I took so much from archers. Okay, there goes our good start. They got 3 return kills for that. Bit unfortunate. I tried to body block one basic attack for the Scylla, so she didn't get killed by the AMC, but by doing so I was closer to the Odin. Wasn't able to avoid this Bird Bomb, and that just straight up destroyed me. But I guess it could be worse. We're still ahead by a bit. We did get first blood, so we just need to be a little bit more careful for that Odin. Was a good jump, not gonna lie. He hit the Fafnir too. I think the Fafnir got killed immediately. And well, I was soon to follow. And the Scylla died too to the AMC ultimate. Bit unfortunate, but it's fine. As for Cernunnos, I think he's still very, very powerful. I think he's probably one of the more powerful hunters at the moment, since he has very good abilities, but is also very powerful in his basics, since you get additional damage or penetration or lifesteal or slow on your basics. So I feel like you have a lot going as Cernunnos. Also very quick dash, which is quite rare. There aren't a lot of fast dashes. Nice root. Let's just go for the ultimate. Does hit. We'll be able to secure that. And I am out of the cage because of that. Nice Phantom. Oh, nice ultimate by the AMC. That's my bad. Should have Aegis it. Again, late on the Aegis. Aegis aren't on point at the moment. So I might die here. If Owen has a jump. Didn't connect actually. Just bare. I'm not sure if you're not inside of the Bird Bomb, in the line of sight, if you can or cannot get hit by it. Because it kind of looked like he was in range of the Scylla, but if she was around the corner and it doesn't work, then that might have been what happened there. Actually, expected her to die, not gonna lie. Deal some damage to the Poseidon. With that root you can always guarantee a basic attack, so it's not too bad. But I'm going for Shifters next. The downside by going this build on Cernunnos is that you kind of lack the attack speed since he doesn't have a steroid or anything. And since I went for Power Boots because I just still like those better, you kind of give up a lot of your attack speed. But you can kind of build it later. A couple of options. You can go for Ikeval, quite cheap. You can go for an Asios, quite cheap. Provide you a little bit more lifesteal and burst lifesteal when you're low on HP. You can also go for Executioner into something else. There are a lot of ways you can build him. I mean, nice, got it. And he uses ultimate. Able to get that, and let's get rid of that hive. Get rid of his regen and movement speed. That's something you always want to check for. There aren't a lot of places where you can really hide it as an AMC. I mean, you can hide it on the right side near the buff here, or just on the left side in the corridor. The best place to hide it, to be honest, is where this big blue buff is standing at the moment. That's probably the best position to put it down or to place it, just because you can get in range while you're in your tower. You will be in range of it, as well as it is more difficult for your opponents to reach, because if they rotate towards it, they have to get inside the camp to really destroy it. So that kind of gives you an opportunity to attack them from behind or just poke them as they get back into the lane. So a lot of punishment you can give by having that. I doubt he doesn't, or I'm almost 100% sure that he has one on the blue buff on their side, and probably one in a quarter or two. I haven't really checked, honestly. As long as one of us hit in a bit. Ooh, he actually soloed the fire giant. Actually didn't think of that. Not too bad though. But yeah, as long as one of us hits an ability. Oh, look at that HP. Bluestone doesn't finish him. That sucks. It looks like the Fafnir is able to get in range with his 2, able to finish off that Poseidon. But yeah, as long as one of us hits a root or a stun, Fafnir 1, if he connects that, then we can guarantee our roots after that. Nice, good burst. Get rid of that hive immediately, make sure that it isn't there anymore. Maybe we can go for the Odin 2. Nice try. But if I hit my root, if I hit my 2 as a root, the 1 from the Fafnir is guaranteed, or the Sikkim from Scylla is guaranteed. The same goes for all, well, every single way you do it. I can be the first to hit, Fafnir can be the first to hit, Scylla can be the first to hit. If any of us hit it, then you'll guarantee the follow-up by the others if they have it up. So that makes it very, very, very good. But let's just head back, get an Ikeval. Definitely the physical Ikeval in this game, we're against the Odin and an AMC, allows me to box them both a lot better, as well as just get rid of that power. I'll get rid of most of the power with that way. And I'm not too afraid of the Poseidon yet. The best burst he has is with his ultimate, and I have Aegis for it if I actually use it in time. But with the Poseidon ultimate I don't really have too much issues using it in time. Look at that. That damage is insane. Let's make sure that I don't get hit. Well, so far for making sure that I don't get hit. Nice Phantom though. Will get me out of trouble. I didn't really commit too much. Probably still should have used my Aegis on the Bird Bomb. I didn't really want to though. But nice Phantom. Without a Phantom I definitely would have died there. They have 3 braces by the way, so having healing reduction isn't a bad option either. But other than that, they don't really have too much healing. I mean, they can have some lifesteal, and the highs from the AMC is about the lifesteal or the regen they have, except for the Bracer. It's still a very good counter to Bracer. It basically nullifies Bracer if you do it correctly. So I feel like it's not a bad option to go for anti-heal if your opponents have a lot of Bracers. Same for if they have a lot of and same for if they have a lot of meditations. It's still something you can do. Don't really want to get hit by that, since I did waste my Aegis. That did no damage at all. What? I think he has no power built in his kit. Although I do have the shifters, but I was still above 50%, so I didn't get the additional protections from it. Bit curious why I did so little. Okay, yeah, he's going for a Warlock Sash. It will take some time to get it online. He did have the Bancrofts, but since he was full HP, he didn't get a lot of additional power from it. He also didn't have any penetration since his boots weren't finished yet. Or he didn't have any other penetration items. So by going for the Warlock Sash, he kind of lacks a lot of the power we would have had with different builds. But he will be a little bit better in surviving our damage. It does provide a lot of HP. Can I hit a basic, please? Kind of want to chase him, but also not really. Let's see, it looks like Odin goes for a shield. He did get hit by the cripple by the Scylla, so he's not able to use anything. No hives here anymore. He did destroy them, so he won't. But he can just place them over the wall, so it's not too much of an issue for an AMC. Nice, hit the root. Look at that damage. That's some good damage. That's also some good damage. Ah, that bracer. I thought my basic would have finished it off. That basic will finish it off though. Come on. Ah, I missed my ult. Sucks. Can we kill him? Again, a nice bracer. They do use their bracers well, I'm not gonna lie. That did no damage. Let's get out of here though. I don't have any lifesteal build. That's my own fault, I guess. Or my own choice. Since I do have some lifesteal if I change to the right stance. It's not too bad. MC can't really defend this. Siren will probably stop someone's back. Can we cat him? Nice stun by the Fafnir, and that will secure that kill. I'm not sure why Fafnir didn't die. That Poseidon ultimate was way off the mark. I'm not even sure if he got knocked up by it. At least I didn't. I'm not sure if he uses his combo well. I mean, you should always try to go for the Whirlpool into the Kraken. For a couple of reasons. One, if you try to run away, it will be more difficult. Which is a very good reason, because you'll be sucked into the middle of the Whirlpool. And if you have the center of your ultimate there, the chance of you hitting that center is just a lot higher. But also, if you're knocked up by the ultimate, you will take that additional damage from the Whirlpool, guaranteed. So there's just a lot of benefit by going for the 3 into the ultimate, although it is pretty obvious. And if you're too quick, they can still get out of the Whirlpool because it has some charge up time on it before it actually cripples. Which, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I have a pretty decent build now. I like Axie and Chin and Ikoval together. Because if you hit a couple of basic attacks, you'll really chunk them very hard. It doesn't even matter if they have some defense or not. You'll get rid of defense, you'll get power from them with the Ikoval. It's just a lot you get out of that. I feel like it's just very powerful to get this combination. It's not something that I'll always take. A lot of times I'll just go for Ikoval for some cheap attack speed, or Asi for some cheap attack speed and some lifesteal into the Kins, because they benefit a lot from having additional attack speed, and that way you just can get a lot of things going. Looks like they did the Bull Demon again. Kind of unfortunate. It won't really stop us. Look at that damage. That is some juicy damage, and that is some juicy healing. I hate Bruiser so much sometimes. I kind of wish they nerfed it a little bit. I feel like the healing is still a little bit too powerful. I missed that root. That sucks, and I missed every single basic. Well, I guess I can just go for Phoenix then. We do have some minions. Fafnir is still tanky. Fafnir is going to probably... No, he didn't die. Nice. Come on. One more basic. Will be enough. I had to use Bracer there. That sucks. I didn't want to use Bracer, but I think I would have died to the Whirlpool if I didn't. I don't think we can finish it though. We are a little bit too low. We don't have any minions. We don't have any 5 creeps either. And Odin was back. I mean, if he hits a dunk, we're still going to die. Still at that HP, maybe. Me at my HP, definitely. And of course, the Fafnir at like 100 HP is probably going to die to that combo too. It's fine though, we got the Phoenix. Actually, they got 2 Bull Demons so far, but they haven't gotten anything out of it. The tower is still up. They didn't really have the pressure against us. Since if we hit one of our abilities, one of our root or stun abilities, we can basically just straight up kill one of them. Very easily. If I was them, I probably would have preferred Aegis over Bracer, to be honest. Because even though they will heal a good amount, they're still stuck in their place. Although they did change that in a recent patch. It won't remove roots and slows anymore if you use Aegis. So you will only be able to use it to remove, or well, make sure that you don't take damage. It's still very powerful, don't get me wrong. You can still deny an insane amount of damage with it. Look at that damage. Destroyed. Let's see if we can go for the Odin 2. Taking a lot of damage from that AMC. A little bit unfortunate taking so much damage. I don't have any life steal like I already mentioned. Oh, he's fast. No, don't kill me. I'm too young. I'm so dead. Also can't root the Odin while he is inside his cage, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Not sure if that's still there though. Is that still a thing? Not 100% sure, but let's at least get rid of their bracer healing. That will help out a lot. Bracer is so annoying. It's annoying to deal with. I mean, it is powerful. I mean, I built it too. And there's a reason for it. I feel like it's just a little bit too powerful. If you're full HP, someone gets you to almost your death, you can just heal up 50% of your HP, and that's a lot. I mean, even with the amount of HP I have, that's about 800, I will just straight up heal if they don't have any healing reduction. And it's just, I feel like a little bit too much to heal in an instant. I mean, it depends a lot on how much you get bursted too, but it's just too powerful. Also, with this new patch, the 4.13 if I'm not mistaken, don't play Raijin anymore, he's just straight up garbage. I tried him and they literally nerfed him into the ground. I mean, how often did you see Raijin anyway? He wasn't played too often to begin with, and now they pretty much changed his, they reworked his kit a bit, but I feel like they made everything he has weaker, except for maybe his 2. His 2 isn't burst anymore. I think it still deals about the same damage, but you just don't get a lot of benefit out of it. You have a slow component on it now. They changed it into a dot, so the burst component is gone. Stupid cage. I'm just going to stay in this cage. You're going to die, Odin. Or not. Okay, that's 1 kill. Look at that damage. Wow. Doing so much damage with those abilities. Or basics, to be honest. About 350 per basic. That's insane. Let's get this Phoenix. Let's get this Odin, actually. Okay, let's get this Phoenix. Fine. He can get away. But yeah, they changed Raijin's kit a lot. And I feel like he's just straight up way too weak now. They nerfed his ultimate. The damage while he's taunting or fearing is reduced. So I feel like you have almost no use other than if you really want to CC their entire team. Otherwise, for the damage, it's not even worth it anymore. If you look at this 2, it not being burst anymore is kind of fine with me. It being a dot is okay, I guess. They made this 1 a little bit narrower, if I'm not mistaken. And that 3, if you use your 3 as Raijin, you used to be not, or it wasn't, you weren't able to hit the Raijin once he used his 3. So even if he was still at that place, he wasn't able to be hit. And now he is still able to be hit. And it may not look like a big difference since a lot of leaps are like that too. But it depends on what you're used to. And they just removed this passive. It used to be passive if you basic attack 4 times, you'll have additional damage on your next ability. And now it's after using 5 abilities, your cooldowns will be reduced by 1 second. So it's kind of pretty bad if you ask me. Anyway, that is going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. As for the build, I went for a good amount of attack speed, some power with the boots and the shifters, and finished it off by a Brawler's Beat Stick to get rid of their healing, which was pretty important in the fights. They healed up a lot with it. As for the Fafnir, very support oriented, built the 3 aura items, Wing Blade to make sure that he didn't get slowed, which was very good, and the Gem of Isolation is very good in team fights, because if I'm applied by Fafnir's 2, I will be able to slow with my basics as well as my abilities, and since I have pretty big AoEs, very powerful. Same goes for Scylla. If the crush is hit with the Fafnir buff applied to her, the slow will be immense. They won't be able to move a lot, and the Sikkim can almost be guaranteed. As for the Scylla, double stacking, not a huge fan, but I guess it's fine. Didn't have any penetration, so probably didn't hit too hard on the Odin, but other than that, still deals a lot of damage to everything else. And to Phoenixes too, because of the Polynomicon. I think the build would have been finished off with probably Obsidian Shard. That's something that I would have recommended. Either that or cooldown if you just want to straight up blow up squishies. I think that's not too bad either. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have a request, please let me know down in the comments. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.